before I really begin with this video really has nothing to do with anything. In fact, I would just go as far as to say that this video is a front. It straight up is a front. And mainly, I want you to focus on the description with charities that can be able to help out real kids and, you know, donate with that. That's really what this entire video is. I really just want you guys to just go out your way to donate and share this video around to other people that could potentially donate and help out some real kids. That's really what this entire video is definitely all about. And if you got some charities that you know of yourself that you would like to add on to, please put them in the comments below so that way we can add them for future videos and possibly help more kids, honestly. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is going to be. So 100%, the big reason why I wanted to bring this back, Lolis back up again, considering we haven't talked about Lolis yet this year, is mainly because I saw a video of Nyanners history in the past and stuff by Turkey Tom, and I wanted to kind of, well, not focus really on Nyanners, but really just focus back on Lolis again. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh my goodness, Senpai finally seen Nyanners' past. Great, now we can all shit on Nyanners, right? No, I'm still not going to, you know, shit on Nyanners. That's not the goal here, honestly. Still, even though I get why y'all say even though I get why a lot of y'all kind of have some kind of beef with her, personally, I don't really have anything. Granted, I know how y'all feel, but I personally don't. The only thing I could really say, I guess, is the whole Nutsuki v Shoujo thing, but that's really it, honestly, for me. But the only thing I would really say about Nyanners is really this. All I would say is, really, just focus on the future, and don't let your past dictate your future, really. But while I say that, you should also have no regret to your past and pretty much move forward. That's really all I can say when it comes to it. So really, that video inspired me to make this one, and really it's just going to be common talk about aunties and how they continue to be doing obsolete things and not doing the things that they really should be. To be perfectly honest, I think this entire point, I really think at this entire point, aunties are nothing but distractions. They keep throwing around the word head, like 100% of the time, and pretty much losing the meaning of what that word actually is on the internet, especially because legitimately, ped can mean anything at this point, because that's just how much the word has disintegrated into madness. You have big boobs, you're a ped. You have gigantic hands, somehow you're a ped. If you are actually like someone that is if you're someone that's into anime, congratulations, you're a ped. If you are a human being that lives on this planet called Earth, congratulations, you are a ped. That means literally everything, anything. Honestly, head at this point means the word chow. At this point, you can put that to anything. Chow can mean anything, much less ped can mean anything. And that's how it is. And it's unfortunate because we already know what the real definition of that word is. But yet they consistently keep throwing around in situations where it does not matter, or they just want to be really stupid with it. And it's really ridiculous all around. So when it comes to it, honestly, especially when it comes to like in an anime sort of sense, they really just make it sound like it's the worst damn thing in the world when they know they're just doing nothing but distracting people from the problem of actually saving real kids. Again, you put a donation link in front of an auntie for a charity that actually helps them, you know, save some kids. They won't do it. They won't do it, and they're just gonna be scared to donate because it's like, I can't donate because actually I have something else in mind. So, you know, they're just weird, honestly. And honestly, you putting out that donation link, especially in front of an auntie, does more than whatever the auntie could possibly ever do. And that's what people really should start realizing, is that, you know, that's something aunties don't really give a damn about saving kids at all. They want to see more kids get hurt or worse, whatever the type of situation that could possibly be. And honestly, they just want to be trolls on the internet, and that's really what it comes down to. And it really wouldn't be like this, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that Lolis and the topic of it hasn't been soured over the years, when it comes to at least in the western side of things. Because yes, you had people like Nyanners to come in and then just say, oh, they're not into Lolis and stuff like that anymore, and then, you know, do all that. But you also had other people as well bringing up in like back in 2015, 2016, having weak ass discussions about it, and then just being like, you know, I'm just gonna be on the phone with the FBI, you know, they don't appreciate you dealing with some small anime waifu, like that's not really Chad and poggers of you. the fact that people kept making, again, jokes about it is also souring the talk about it, which makes it more taboo and a more harder topic to bring in, especially into the main sphere of things, which is really annoying considering the fact that no one really talks about this topic in an unbiased way anymore. People don't really go into this topic without any type of judgment anymore. And it really sucks because the moment you see it, the moment you're just like, oh, I can't do that. That's horrible. We can't allow this to happen. Yet it is legal, especially in the US and in Japan. Obviously, if you take a look back in 2019, and I said this before, but with the UN literally talking about some, hey, we might have to ban some lollies and shelters and stuff. And Japan said, nah fam, that's not good. Even America stepped in to be like, yeah, we don't agree with Japan on this one. Even if it might be just for Japan-American relationships to be still going good, still, nonetheless, they didn't have to necessarily agree, but they did. Anyway, I don't care how many antis or VTubers or whoever the hell comes up and try to be like, oh, lolly stuff is not good, it's uncomfortable, and all that type of stuff, it's still legal. And if the US law says it's fine and it's legal and it's good, then there is absolutely nothing you're gonna do about it. And then people, the moment when something bad happens when it comes to any potential person that's in the anime field, when it comes to actual real kids and something bad happens with that, they'll be ready to shit on lollies the moment they get into anything really. Like the creator of Galco recently got arrested for hoarding some I think importing some contents that he should not be importing into Japan. And pretty much, you know, that's another manga artist that pretty much did this type of thing. And the moment someone has saw that, I guarantee you they was like, huh, if it wasn't for all these damn lolly stuff on the internet, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. When that has absolutely nothing to do with that. And you can't even blame it on lollies at that point because that's a different circumstance, to be completely honest. It's just weird. I just really hate that this whole entire topic got shitted on so much it went into oblivion, to the point literally no one really talks about it because it's so taboo. And the moment you do talk about it, either people are scared because they're going to lose their monetization, or people are going to get, you know, shitted on by other people, even though you know for a fact there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. It's just weird all around, honestly. I really wish more people would be more bolder and step up and actually talk about it, and don't flip-flop about the subject, and don't play both sides, and just actually choose one. Because, you know, this is like something that's fake, right? You realize that this is not gonna really harm anyone, right? And if you are gonna, you know, say that it's bad, the least you're gonna do is at least put a donation link or a charity or something in the description that at least help us save some real kids, instead of you just talking about it, being satirical about it, and not really caring about the subject, and not really helping out any real kids. That is another part of this entire thing. And then you also get a lot of these other people, again, that talks about this topic and do not do any research, do not know anything about it, and just kind of go in on it just because views and clicks, because it's a rare taboo subject, when, to be perfectly honest, this thing been around for many years and it's not really that taboo if you really think about it. So when it comes down to all of this, really, I just want Lolis in the topic of it to be more in the actual sphere of things to be talked about. I want this to be, honestly, I would love to start a lolly uprising, just like how, you know, certain people started an elderly bastard uprising, or a whole ass VTuber uprising, or all that. I just want to see it happen, just because I want to see not only the absolute craziness of antis losing their minds, but I want to see how we can actually bring this up in a serious discussion and talk about it, because talking about stuff has been lost on people, unfortunately. So yeah, that's pretty much the entirety of what I want to bring up with this one. I guess it's just my frustrations with, you know, people I guess today, especially with how they don't really give a damn about saving real kids, but more so just want to shit on the topic of lollies and things that they think it's lolly, but not really. It's just weird. The whole entire topic has just been soured, honestly, and I really wish I could fix it and bring it back up into a serious light, because everybody has forgotten what a lolly really is. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to cover for this one, so hopefully you enjoy. Again, make sure you donate into the subscription. That's mainly the big importance of this video. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Let's Donate to the channel, Patreon, and Ko-Fi is available as well. And until then, it's your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me. Putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff. Fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.